Okay, guys, I have been waiting to do this video for you, and I have brand new makeup, and this is from HoneyBee Gardens. Okay, so I bought one, two, three, four, five different lipstick samples that I have that I'm going to try on for you guys. And this is another Facebook find. This is another, just kind of found it floating around on Facebook. And yeah, so they're all natural. I have been playing around with their lipsticks for a little while, and I know which ones I want to order. I also have two sample sized blushes that are mineral, and I also bought a full sized lip liner. So how do they compare with everything else that I have natural wise? They are good. They are great. We're gonna swatch some colors. We're gonna do all the things. So they're not really good at showing their product as far as like what they're using. Some videos are good about that, other videos not so much. But this one is Charisma, and how it is explained, it is a berry, like a neutral berry is what they say. So we're gonna swatch Charisma right there for you. And it is a berry. It is more on the berry side of the spectrum. It's not purple, it's not too plum. It's almost just enough plum, and it's just enough neutral. So it's kind of like, just like they describe, like a neutral plum. I'm not interested in any of the other colors. I just was interested in Charisma. So I may stick with that one. I may venture back out to a different color, but how it compares to my beauty counter, this is Cool Berry. Now this one's going to be a lot darker than Charisma. So you see the difference? This one's definitely a lot darker toned than this is Charisma. So they're very much on the same spectrum as far as the berry tones, but it's going to have more of a neutral berry, not pink, but just a neutral berry. And I'll put that on for you. Now this is gonna go a little bit darker for lighter skin tones, and it's gonna look perfect for skin tones that are like myself. And it's gonna look great for skin tones that are maybe a little darker than myself. But they are creamy, they're a creamy formula. They don't skip and run everywhere. They're not too drying, so you can wear this as an all over color and maybe some lip balm, but they pair well with a lot of their colors, especially the colors that I got. They pair very, very well with them. So this is just kind of like a lip, like a really, really good lip liner. It'll go well with a lot of colors, and I truly love this color. Like I said, they're not too harsh. If you try to go out there to their website and you try to look at the different colors, it's kind of hard to see the difference, like what's gonna be what. I do know for a fact that the lightest color, Zen, it's a pink, it's a true pinky color. I know that one is not matte. I know that one has like a little bit of sparkle to it, a little bit of light reflectance in it. So sometimes that bothers some people, sometimes it doesn't. But I went with this one, Charisma. There's another one that's called Fantasy. That one I was on the fence about because it's very, very similar to the colors that I like and how I want my lip liner to be. But I really, really think that Charisma was probably my best bet in what I'm looking for. So I like my lip liners to be neutral based. That way I can kind of overline my lips. And these two colors are one of my most favorite colors. So that's why I go back, and I know Beauty Counter is no longer, but I get it from secondhand salespeople. But here are the color tones again. This one is Charisma, and this one is the Beauty Counter. So just in case for reference. All right, so that's done. Easy peasy. Oh, I don't know why I'm putting it in there. Okay, so let's get to some colors. And first one up is going to be Heirloom. So this is Heirloom. And from what I remember, it was a bit on the darker side of, I'm gonna put this here. These are all very creamy. You are going to have to reapply throughout the day. And this is going to look, on my skin tone, a darker berry. So if you're gonna get this combo, if you're gonna get Charisma and Heirloom, perfect. Perfect combo. None of these are going to be matte formulas. They're all going to be very they're going to be creamy formulas, not matte. But how I would describe this color, it's just a bit dark, and it's like that in person. And of course it's blending with the lip liner there. But it is a deeper berry. So I'm gonna put it on white piece of paper so you guys can see the color. Sometimes on skin tone, you kind of don't know what the undertones look like until you get it on a plain piece of paper. And then you can see the real color tone. So that's it. That's how dark it actually is. All right, so this is definitely a deep berry. It hardly has any red undertones. It's going to be like a neutral undertone, and it's going to be on the mauve side. So a lot of these are going to be on the mauve side, but some of them have more pink, some of them have more neutral, some of them have more brown. I think this one's more on the browner side. If I look at it, I can see it's got more brown than it has pink. So it's definitely a good dark mauve, leaning towards berries. But it's not going to be the berries, because when you say berries, a lot of people think, oh my gosh, it's going to be too purple, or it's going to be too, sometimes the berries can get too, what is it, like purple or dead looking. This one's not too purple, it's not too dead looking, but it is dark. It is really, really dark. I'm gonna lift you guys up a bit so you can see this. Don't mind my lips and the lip liner and all this mess, but I just want you to see the color in its true form. You see how well it goes with that Charisma, that liner that's not in the middle. It's very, very pretty, very, very pretty color. Okay, so that's this one. That's Heirloom. This one right here. I like it. I'm just not in love with it. I think it's one that I definitely would consider to order. I think for lighter skin tones, it's going to be much darker for you guys. I think for the dark and lovelies, it's going to be your perfect pink. It's going to be a perfect mauve. For everyone else in between, that's my skin tone and deeper. I think the deeper you go, I think the more prettier it'll be. The lighter you go in skin tones, I think the darker it's going to be for you. So if you like that true deep mauve lip, this is the one to get. And this is Heirloom. I don't know if you guys can read that, Heirloom. All right. And they describe the colors okay-ish online. Okay. But it's nice. It's just a little vampy for myself. So you see how it's just a little vampy. I'm not gonna do all of the lip looks in lip liner. I'm just gonna show you with bare lips. I'm gonna get everything off as possible. And we got some really pretty colors here. Really pretty. All right, so next up, now this one is my favorite. This one I am going to order. And it is called Calliope. I think it's called Calliope. It's spelt very weird and interesting. So my favorite color has to be Senna by Merle Norman. I love this color. I think this is a beautiful color. I always got complimented when I wore it, and it's very, very hard to replicate this color. It's just one of its own, and this color right here from HoneyBee Gardens, it's in the ballpark, but it's not a total match. And you know, I want my lipstick to be natural, so this is maybe as good as it gets, but it's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn close. And I'm going to swatch this right next. So you see how we're jumping. We're still in the same family, because you can see those all look alike. They're all in the same family, but now we're getting a little bit more pink, okay? So that was Heirloom right here, and now this is Calliope. And I mean, by the naked eye, they look totally similar, but you can see the difference. You can see the more rusty notes, rusty red, and this one is a little bit more muted, but you can definitely pick it up on camera. And now, and you can see it's a lot lighter. It's a lot lighter, a lot more forgiving. It's not so vampy. This one is going to be the universal of all colors. Like, anybody is going to be able to wear this color. Whether you're red, brown, purple, or pink, you are going to be able to wear this color. And remember, this is called Calliope. I will list all the colors in case you can't stick around for the whole show. Okay? I love this color. It's so forgiving. And again, it doesn't dry out your lips. This is a You But Better lip color. I love it. I like it. Maybe if there was something in between, it would be a lot better if I mixed it with Heirloom. Because I mean, it's just I need both of them almost just to have it. But I forgot I was going to test this out on the sheet of paper for you, Calliope. So here we go on the sheet of paper. So there you are. There's the first one, Heirloom, and there's Calliope. And And yeah, you can see it's rustic. It's got that red, it's got the pink undertones. And now we're going to take this off. That's what Sienna has. Sienna has just a bit darker. It's almost like it's in between the two colors. It's like almost the perfect color between the two. And it's really, really nice. I will swatch it for you. There is a wonderful little place. I know that there's one in Dallas where I used to stay. And you can go and take colors that, you know, that you discontinued, lipsticks and whatnots, and they will try to come close to replicating that color. That's pretty cool, huh? I'm just gonna swatch this color for you so you know what I'm looking for. That's it right there. So you see, it's very close. Very, very close. But it's just got a little bit of depthness into it. I mean, it's super close, but to the naked eye, you can see it's a little bit more berry and not so much pink. I know on here it's like, that's pretty spot on, girl, but no, it's not. It's actually in person. It's a little bit darker than what I just put on for you. And I'm gonna put it right here for the swatch so that you guys can see that. You see? It's actually a lot lighter when you compare all the swatches. Crazy. I know, crazy. This is my little rag. See, everything looks the same. It's all in the same color family. All right, so Calliope was one of my favorites. Loved it. And these samples, you guys, are 97 cents each. So they're not bank breakers. And this company is also very, very affordable. And I really, really like their, I like their stuff. I like their style. All right, so the next one is Darla. This one's getting into the pinks now because I do love a good pink. I think I really liked Darla a lot. Let's swatch her right here. There's Darla. So you can see she's a lot more pink. Not too, we're getting out of the mauves and we're getting into the pinks. And I'll put her here. So there we go. There's Darla. And let's put Darla on. I know I liked Darla. So not a whole lot of difference on camera, but in person, she's pink. She's a nice pink. And I know I'm off camera, you guys. I'm sorry, you're looking at my ear. But she is a really, really nice, sweet pink. And this is gonna look good for lighter skin tones. This is gonna look good for medium light skin tones like myself. We're gonna just let you see the colors here. So Darla is this new swatch right there. That's Darla. And that's what's on my lips right now. She's pink. This is gonna be like lighter, like my skin tone and lighter is who's gonna like this color. And it's a little bright. It's not too bright, but it's just a tad bright on the pink. And it's wearable, work wearable, date wearable. It shows up just a little bit more pink than what you're seeing. It's just teensy bit more pink, but that could be because of all the other colors that I've been trying on. So just looking at the swatches here. Let's put you down again. I like making sure that you guys can see the colors. So that was Darla. Okay, and I like Darla. I think it looks good. Almost too bright for me as far as the pink goes. It's kind of a neutral pink, a cool tone. Actually, it's a cool tone pink. It might be upsetting the colors that I'm wearing because everything I'm wearing is warm, so it's coming off really, really pinky and really, really cool toned. That's the cool tone. You can see the cool tones in it. So I'm not really, really loving it. Kind of loving it, not really, really loving it. Kind of. We have 2 more colors to go, you guys. I'm not wearing any blush today. I'm just wearing my Omiana bronzing powder. So it might have something to do with it. And that I'm wearing a whole bunch of other colors. So let's give our lips a little TLC. In a different rag. Sometimes that helps taking off excess color. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna go on to a very pink color. This is definitely pink. This one is Sweet Pea, and there's a Sweet Pea in Merle Norman, and I wanted to know if this was kind of close to that color. It's not. Almost. Sweet Pea is usually a pink. Just so you know, Sweet Pea is always usually a pink. Let's swatch Sweet Pea. This is a brighter pink right away. Whoa, she bright. She's definitely bright on camera, but she's not as bright as that. She's not as neon. Let's put her here. But she's definitely a pink right there. So that is Sweet Pea. And I don't think I'm gonna like Sweet Pea on my lips, especially if she's coming off that hot on camera. Yep. And this is not a lip brush, by the way. This is like a eyeliner brush. They don't give you, I wish they included a sample brush for you, but they don't. So this is really hot. This is really wild. Too wild for me, too pink for me. It's coming off of as a cool tone pink, and it is cool tone. This would be beautiful on white, light skin, blonde haired beauties. This is your color. This is Barbie. This is straight up Barbie pink. Like, this is what you need if you love that. This is perfect for you. Like, maybe for dress up or something like that, this would be a good color. This one right here. But it's too hot and too bright for my taste, for my like everyday. I know it looks good on from the camera, but it is not. It is hot, and I don't wear loud colors like this, so this is not for me. It's definitely for somebody who has lighter skin tones. If you have a darker skin tone, it's gonna be even more pink and more bright, almost kind of like it's Barbie pink. This is a Barbie pink. Like, if I ever seen a Barbie pink, that's Barbie pink. I know it looks a little peachy in the camera view because these lights are yellow, but it's not. It is straight up pink It's cute, but just not cute for me. So this is definitely a no. I'm not going to order that. I'm going to throw that away. All right. So you can see how pink, it's got red, it's got pink in it. All right, so the last color is called Bermuda, and I just ordered this because I was like, you know, I wanted to compare it with my Suzanne Organics, who I love her formula. This color combination always works. The lip liner that I have plus that lipstick, beautiful, makes my lips so pretty, so gorgeous. So it's this lip liner and of course Suzanne Organics. And let me just show you, I use this lipstick all the time. She almost gone. So let's put her right here. So she's here. I'm like, I get confused when I turn that around. All right, so this is her lip color is a pinky peach. So this is Coral Crush, I believe is my favorite, Coral Crush in Suzanne Organics. And that's why I ordered Bermuda, because it's a coral. And it looks really, really similar to Miss Suzanne. And I don't know if I've tried this one out or not. So let's give it a go. I might have tried it. I think I tried all of these. Let's put her here. Okay, so at just eye glance, it is a lot brighter, a lot lighter, Bermuda. So you can see this is Bermuda. This is Coral Crush from Suzanne. They're in the same family. It's just one has a lot more pink in it while the other one has a lot more mauve. That's all there is. You can see the distinctness in the colors. You're gonna see the peachiness. So there's the peachiness. That's the Bermuda. Bahamas. Are y'all singing with me? Come a pretty mama. Beach Boys. All right, that's good. And they give you enough sample. Like honestly, you just have to find a brush. But they give you enough sample in there. This is gorgeous. So even though it's a bit lighter peach than my favorite Suzanne Organics, it's pretty damn close. Pretty darn close. I wouldn't trade them. I love the Suzanne. I wouldn't trade it. But if Suzanne ever stopped making her stuff, which they're never gonna stop, never. It's so good. This would be a close contender, close, but no cigar. I'm not gonna just run out and get it. So really the only one. So let me try Suzanne. Let me just try Suzanne for you. I'm gonna try it on the bottom so that you can kind of see the difference. Because I love this color. This color never disappoints. So you see, they're close. It's a close cigar, but they're just a teensy bit different. Just a teensy bit. It's very, very close. It's very, very hard to see the difference, but there is a difference. There is. I'm gonna swatch it for you so you can see. Boom. So remember, that's Bermuda. That's Suzanne Organics. Very close to this one. What color was that one again? Ah, yes. That was Darla. Very close to Darla looking, but Darla is definitely more pink in person. You have to remember these are all the yellow lights, the worst lights ever. But definitely a difference between Coral Crush and Bermuda Bahamas from HoneyBee Gardens. So that one's gonna be a no for myself. And so the color that we are sticking with is going to be Calliope and Darla. So, or that was Peony, yeah, one of those. I can't remember where the swatches are. All right, now let's swatch the blushes for you. Let's get the blush on. So I got 2 of them, and they come in these baggies, and they are, I believe the blushes are 97 cents. Again, I think they might be the same as the lipsticks, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe they're $1. I don't know. But these are mineral blushes, and you have to kind of tear the bag a little bit, and I don't like that. But first we're gonna swatch them. So this one, I really, really liked this one. This one was the color Euphoria. And it reminds me, it's got a little bit of the gold reflectance in it. And it reminds me a lot of that wonderful blush that everybody loves, Orgasm. So it doesn't have enough light reflectance in it to be Orgasm, to be the spot on like blush that everybody was like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. But it's such a pretty blush. Very, very gorgeous. I love it. It's a warm tone blush, and it's my favorite. I'm loving this blush so much. So much. And then we're gonna swatch Rendezvous. Why you want to make such a complicated name? Come on, guys. This one's gonna be a neutral. Ooh, I just spilled it. Great. We're gonna put you here. There we go. Can y'all see that? Can you see the difference? It's gonna be a cooler toned blush. On the light pink side, even though it looks dark, it's gonna be a lighter pink. And yeah, so I'm gonna try to put this here for you so you can see the difference in the blushes. And it goes on well. It goes on not patchy, it goes on pretty smooth. And I still like this blush. I mean, it still has enough warmth to it. But I just prefer Euphoria a lot better. So if you guys can see the difference. I know it's not the best, and I know this is a very, very long video, and I knew it would be because I wanted to take my time with you guys. I wanted to take my time and show you the product. So blush is very hard for me because they end up looking the exact same. But in person, I have a lot of blush on in person. I have like an ass load of blush on. And you can tell the difference. Like this side is more pinky and cool toned, whereas this side is more warm toned. Maybe I need to turn down the light. There you go. Can you see it a little bit better? I hope you can. I hope you can see the difference between the two blushes, how warm this side is and how cooler, muted tone this side is. But they're both beautiful blushes. I like them both. They pair differently with each lipstick. So you kind of have to take that into consideration. Got stuff all over the place. So I like them both. And it's almost like you need both of them to make sure that you have a well-rounded blush. I also have Suzanne Organics. Now I didn't do this, but yeah, I hit pan. And this one is a berry as well. This is the Berry Pop. And I'm just gonna put this one right over here. This one's a lot cooler toned. It's almost like that one, but very, very cool tone. And it's very pink. And it also has, like at first the little light reflectants that are in there, they don't really show up and stand out at first, but then when you get down to like the bottom of the pan, they start to pop out a little more. Not that that bothered me because I like those, but these are really, really heavy specks of glitter, and it's just a little bit bothersome, you know, especially for women of a certain age, because I know she's with with people that are above my age range, and it's just kind of like, I think you ladies won't like that or appreciate that. So Berry Pop is a nice color, but like I said, it does have those big glitter chunks in it, and it can get kind of concerning. So it is a very, very light blush when swatched. Now when you put it on, like actual on the skin, which I will do this, I don't like you guys to see me like this, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put it under here. So you see how pink it's getting? It's a very, very light pink. I'm gonna put it on the other side because the other side seems to be coming out better. Yeah, that's pink. So you can see it right here. So even compared to this pink, this is more of a berry pink than this one. This one is like the way it comes across on my skin in person, it's a very light berry. It's almost like a, gosh, I don't know how to describe it. It's almost berry, but it's got a baby pink to it, and it's so bizarre. It's so weird. I probably will retire this color. I'm not going to. It's a lot darker in the pan than it is on the skin. This blush color is good for light skin tones. If you are a dark and lovely lady, this is gonna be hot. It's gonna be ash on your skin if you're a dark and lovely lady. If you are a dark, medium, lovely lady, don't even try it. It's gonna be like white ash on your cheeks. Don't do it. But if you are a light, blonde, white lady, you're gonna love it because it's right up your color zones. Okay, so not anything racial. It's just, this is just what colors do. Colors are, you know, some colors are better on different skin tones than other skin tones. So yeah, it's really, really baby pink, and I liked it. I wore it for a long time, and you can tell because I hit pan on it, but I never repurchased or reordered another one. So I personally like these two colors from HoneyBee Gardens, and I am going to be ordering them. They don't come like this. They come like in a pan like that, and right now they're on sale, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, that is my review on HoneyBee Gardens. I hope you guys check them out. They are, like I said, all natural, so you can see those light reflectance right there. I mean, it's pretty. It's pretty. I do love Suzanne for doing that, but some ladies don't want that in their blush. And then of course the other two right here. And then of course all the lipsticks. All right, I will do some linking down below for you guys. Thank you for hanging in. This is a long video. And I will see you in the next one.